Hey guys, I know I didn't get a great chance to explain this in class today because we had a lot to cover, but here's the gist of the IS and the LM curves and how they're derived. So this is the IS curve, which I'll take a look at first. Okay, take a look at this graph right here. This is like your typical investment and savings curve. Here's your savings, here's your investment, where they meet determines an interest rate. If output were to go up, like let's say output was 100 for this first line, and output went up to 200 for this second line, then your savings curve would shift to the right, right? Because part of the increased income would go towards savings, right? And what that's going to do is lower the interest rate. And so what this represents over here is that as output goes up, the interest rate is going to decrease, right? So let's say that this was where y was equal to 100. Then if we were trying to find out where on this graph y equal 200, well, it would just be at this point right here. So that explains the IS curve. It's the equilibrium in the goods market, right? Because savings minus investments equals net exports. Over here is the LM curve, right? So this is more like the asset market equilibrium, including like money as an asset, right? So classic economics example, you have a supply and a demand. In this case, the supply is like the amount of money. That's fixed. It's a straight line. The government prints some amount of money and it just exists. So no matter what the interest rate is, that's how much money you have. Here's your original money demand that I want you to look at, right? So obviously, as the interest rate goes lower, the demand for money increases because people don't want to be putting their money into savings and stuff like that, right? Because you might as well hold on to money if you're not going to get a lot for it, investing it in something. But if Y increases, so if output increases to 200, from 100 to 200, then your demand for money is going to go up, right? Because if there's just like more stuff to spend your money on, or there's just more stuff in general, then you need more money. And so that shifts the interest rate up from here to here. And so that shows this relationship, which is your LM curve, where as Y goes up, so going from here to here, so does the interest rate. So if you wanted to take a look at, all right, the interest rate is right here when Y is 100. And the interest rate will be right here when Y is 200. So that's how you derive your ISLM curves.